Hello, this is New Vision TV. I'm Lynn Komjisha. Here's what's making headlines. As South Sudan strives to make peace, its economy may take a long turnover to recover as its pound remains lost in balance to compete with other currencies. Now, before the civil war broke out in Africa's youngest nation in 2013, 100,000 South Sudanese pounds has changed to 75 million Uganda shillings. But now it's changed to only 1,750,000 Uganda shillings. This is a huge margin. The money changes at the Uganda-South Sudan international border town of Velegu are crying foul over. Our reporter Joseph Omagol interacted with them.
Before the war in South Sudan escalated in 2013, you'd make 75 million Uganda shillings if you had this much amount of money. Today, you only make 1,750,000 out of 100,000 South Sudan's pound. That's how much it has gone down. The people here who are dealing in exchange are complaining. Something has to be done.
At the Velegu border, business seems normal, as you can see buses moving in and out of both Uganda and South Sudan. However, it is not all rosy for the money changers who make a living from selling the Ugandan shillings and the South Sudan pound to the travelers at the border. Monsoon Otuguru, who has worked as a money changer at the Velegu border for the last 7 years, is one among many who was affected by the conflict in the war-torn South Sudan. He says the pound has greatly depreciated since the end of the conflict.
The other problem we're having concerning pound is anytime it goes down, it has no guarantee of saying tomorrow it will be the same 17 as we talk now. It has no guarantee completely. That's the problem we're having here. And the other problem we're having is also sometimes you have the pound, no one buys it. Maybe you have Uganda, there are no pounds. So these are challenges at work. For us, we abide by it. That's how we are moving.
As he attends to a client, he explains the variations between the pound and the shilling at the moment.
It has given me 2,000, which is equals to 35 Ugandan shillings. It's 35,000. That is for 2,000 pounds. That's how it works. So if somebody gives 1,000 pounds, he's getting 17 Ugandan. Sure. But the highest rate is 17,500. That is the difference.
A lot has changed since 2013 when the money-changing business was at its peak at Velegu. Speaking in the Acholi dialect, John Ochaya says people have lost money in the business. He attributes it to the civil war.
People lost money. Donald lost money right
However, Otuguru says another contribution to their challenges is the poor design of the South Sudan pound, because most of the notes look alike.
Seeing 20 pound also looks alike.
The same.
Imagine it is 20, color. The other one was 25. So they look alike.
Back in Kampala, the South Sudan pound is also known to have lost its value. In various foreign exchange bureaus in Kampala, selling a South Sudan pound is rated at 2 and rated at 4 when buying. This report was compiled by Joseph Omagol on the Velegu border for New Vision TV.
Moving on, the Forum for Democratic Change suffered defeat in the by-election held on Monday in Shema North constituency. The results were declared by the district returning officer, Deborah Asimwe, on Monday night at the district headquarters. The constituency had since 2001 being represented by Science and Technology Minister Dr. Lydia Tumwesigye of the NRM, who resigned the position after he was elected Member of Parliament for the newly created Shema Municipality constituency. The by-election, which the Electoral Commission described as the most peaceful and calm election process, took place in 4 sub-counties and 1 town council that formed the constituency. NRM's candidate Naomi Chibaju polled 11,326 votes against 7,322 votes of the FDC's Guma Nuwagaba. A total of 18,648 votes were cast. Nuwaga was also defeated at his own polling station of Buringo, where he got 175 votes, while Chibaju polled 234 votes. The constituency has about 34,575 registered voters from 65 polling stations. In sports news, Wayne Rooney has called on Manchester United players to stand up and be counted, saying the manager, Jose Mourinho, is an easy target for the club's troubles. United battled back from 2 goals down to beat Newcastle 3-2 at the weekend, but are languishing in 8th place in the Premier League, 7 points off the top spot. Following the win, Mourinho accused his critics of staging a manhunt to get him sacked after a string of bad results and rifts with players, including French midfielder Paul Pogba. But former United captain Rooney, who now plays for DC United in Major League Soccer, said the players have to take some responsibility for the situation. I quote, "It is tough. At United, it has been a tough situation," he said in comments reported by Britain's Daily Telegraph newspaper. You're still watching New Vision TV, and now for Pearl of Africa series, we take a look at KISIIZI Falls. These beautiful falls lie on Chabamba River, a few meters from KISIIZI Hospital in Rukungiri district, which borders with Kabale district. The falls are about 30 meters high, dropping water into a gorge. Whoever visits these falls will be met by mist at least 100 meters away, welcoming you to falls that have a strong cultural attachment. Let's take a look.
In the trees at KISIIZI flows KISIIZI Falls. Its water flows and eventually drains into Lake Edward. KISIIZI is known to have instilled morals in Bachiga girls who are not married. It is reported that at these falls, unmarried pregnant Bachiga girls could be thrown to their death. When the practice was stopped, the falls area became a place of hope and healing as the Church of Uganda established KISIIZI Hospital in 1958. KISIIZI Falls beauty is comprised of many significant creatures such as birds of all sizes and colors, giving you the pleasure of birdwatching. Other activities to engage in here are forest walks, sightseeing, photography experiences, among others. For more Pearl of Africa stories, visit our website www.newvision.co.ug. Our newspaper, The Sunday Vision, is also another home of adventures. So grab your copy every Sunday for Pearl of Africa stories.
And that's all we had for you. Thank you for watching. Be sure to catch more of your updates on your mobile, on your desktop, on your tablet, anywhere on the go by visiting www.newvision.co.ug. I am Lynn Komjisha.